It is 2 a.m. Why am I doing this? Welcome back to my kitchen, everybody. Hello. Hello down here as well. Hi. Oh, it's Thanksgiving today, isn't it? The day where we eat tons of food. We get into food comas after that. And our relatives yell at us for everything wrong we're doing in our lives. It's a lovely day of the year, really. I think this video is coming out on Thanksgiving, so if it is, happy Thanksgiving to you guys if you're celebrating it. As you know, no Thanksgiving dinner is actually complete without dessert. We can make different pies or cakes or cookies and cupcakes, or we could do something way better and make peach cobbler. Not only peach cobbler, by the way, peach cobbler. Peach Cobbler. It was about this time last year around Thanksgiving that GFUEL released a peach cobbler flavor. This year they brought it back. They sent me some more and I figured, you know, we had it in milk, we had it in water, let's have it in another way. So I went out to the store, I bought a bunch of ingredients. Actually, I'm lying, I had this delivered. And now we're gonna make some peach cobbler with it. But you can't really see the ingredients that well, I guess. Let's go ahead and lay everything out. There we go. All the ingredients we need to making a very tasty peach cobbler. Now, fun fact about me, I've actually never had peach cobbler before, let alone make peach cobbler. Let alone make peach cobbler at 2 a.m. I really need to get my life together. But hey, there's a first time for everything. So we're gonna be making some peach cobbler with the peach cobbler. This flavor is out now if you wanna go pick up some with code DUCK. Sometimes it's 10% off. It goes all the way up to 30% off sometimes. Save yourself some money, use my code, and you can make a peach cobbler for yourself at home. So if you want an entire ingredient list, you can find this just about anywhere, but just in case you're too lazy to go look it up, I'll put it in the comment section down below. We got some all-purpose flour, some baking soda, lemon juice for some reason. This goes in there, right? Obviously, we got some peach slices, some milk, a pinch of salt, the Peach Cobbler GFUEL itself, and some vanilla ice cream to put on top of it. And it's melting. I've had this out for too long. Okay. Oh, and we have butter too. You always need butter. We got our mixing cups here, so we have all the correct proportions. Hope I don't mess anything up. I'm literally following a guide off of my phone while I'm doing this. I'm honestly the best at preparing. So step one, we're going to have to melt butter in a pan. You're gonna use this pan. This recipe actually doesn't say how much butter. Are we just supposed to like put as much as we feel? I guess we're just gonna take one whole stick of butter and melt it in the pan. I'm assuming we use one whole stick of butter. The website again did not specify, but honestly in life, can you have enough butter? All right, so we got one stick of butter. We're gonna melt it on top of the stove. How do I turn this on? All right, while that's melting, we're gonna make this like batter mix for the peaches to go in. Where's a whisk? Do we own a whisk? It's actually safe. I don't know if this is safe. Oh God, that's a lot of sizzle. I think that's safe, okay. Looks like we need about 1 cup of everything here. That might not be true. We're gonna do just under 1 cup of flour here. So we're gonna do 1 full cup of sugar here. That should be just enough right there. 1 cup of baking powder. How do I 1 full cup of baking powder next. We're gonna add a decent amount of salt after that. We're gonna do about 1 cup of almond milk because regular milk makes stomach go brrr. Add that in there. Now it's starting to come together. And now we just stir this until it becomes like a batter. We'll put some real arm power into it. Once we get the solid batter, we're gonna pour over top of the butter. This is going pretty smoothly so far. No like explosions or anything burning down. Starting to look pretty battery if you ask me. All right, I think that's good like that. You wanna lick the whisk? Here you go, you lick the whisk. You got on the floor. Now we're gonna take our butter and pour that right over top of it. I think 1 stick of butter is all we really needed. Probably gonna add our first little bit of GFUEL here for some extra flavor. Just a small bit of GFUEL on top of all that we just mixed together. Hopefully it doesn't change it too much. All right, let's go ahead and pour this batter right over top of that. All right, looking pretty good. Dude, I'm killing this. All right, I think that's good. We got the first part done and off to the side. We gotta put some more stuff in this bowl. Here we're gonna put the peaches, a cup of sugar, and some lemon juice. Bring all of that to a boil, of course, with some Peach Cobbler GFUEL in it. Stir it constantly, and then we pour that over top of the first thing we made, let it bake, and then I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and start with our sugar. Gonna do about another cup here. We're gonna do 1 cup of peaches. It won't open. Oh God. Okay, well, we're bleeding.
5 minutes later.
It's just a little baby cut, don't worry. Add in our 1 cup of peaches. There we go, nice and slimy. And then 1 full cup of this lemon juice, and that should be it. Gonna fill this all the way up. Go ahead and pour that in here. We're gonna add in about 1, maybe 2 full scoops of this actual Peach Cobbler GFUEL. There we go, that looks good. So now we gotta let this go to a boil is what it said. Stir continuously. Go ahead and start this up. It's gonna mix this around for a good while now. You hear those juices? Sounds like Thanksgiving to me. Is that ball moving by itself? Is that normal? It said to constantly stir, so I can't stop yet. It's out of boil now. It's starting to boil. Do you hear it? Okay, we should take it off. It's out of boil. Very hot, lots of steam. Smells good though, smells like peaches. Great, we got that all done. Let's bring our peaches and pour over top of the batter here. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, pretty good, huh? Spread those peaches all the way throughout. That has a fantastic smell. Is it supposed to be bubbling like that? I think we're good. We're good. We're totally good. We're gonna take a little extra G Fuel right on the top and spread it all the way throughout, just like that. So we have to put this in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. I think at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's take it and put it in there. How to open oven with just foot. All right, now slide it right in there. Close her up. We'll see her in about 45 minutes. It is now baking. I'm gonna let it sit in there. I'm gonna clean up all this mess I have on the table and maybe watch some anime in the meantime. Yeah, I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. Are you gonna leave or like, oh, you want me to? I'll turn you to the side, don't worry. I'll face you this way until it's ready. And welcome back. It's been a solid like 35-ish minutes. I smell a little bit of burn, probably fine. The recipe called for 45 minutes, so if it's not good, it's not on me. Let's open it up and see what we got. Oh, okay, so it's a little burnt on the top. That's okay. It's got a nice crisp to it. I mean, it is looking a little brown. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you know what? Fine, we're gonna roll with it. Maybe the recipe calls for it to be extra black on the top. I did everything like they said I did. I added all the proportions, baked it for the time they told me to bake it for. Maybe this won't taste bad. Let's get a knife and cut into this thing. I'm gonna take a little bit from about right here, any piece that isn't like extremely burnt. Doesn't seem like super solid. How do I get this out? We're gonna spoon this thing out. Take a decent amount like this. It doesn't look like absolutely terrible. Maybe a little darkness is normal with the peach cobbler. I mean, it doesn't look so far off from some of the images I see of peach cobbler when I look this stuff up. Let's put a little ice cream on top of it to really give it some life. Vanilla ice cream here. Take one big old scoop and plop it right on the top. That is a nice Thanksgiving dessert if I've ever seen one. And of course, to top it all off, you gotta put a little bit of extra G Fuel powder on it. Just gonna salt bait it, just like that, just a little extra. We've made all the preparations, we did all the cooking, but now it's time to finally try it out. This is the Peach Cobbler. I'll rate it 1 out of 10, let you guys know if that's something you should be doing at home as well. Let's go ahead and give it a go. Not bad. Probably a little much in the butter and salt realm, which again, they never specified how much butter I actually needed to use. It's a little strong there, but other than that, like, it's very peachy. The ice cream goes very well with it. I'm eating this at Thanksgiving. Grandma made it. She took the time to do it. I'm not gonna complain about it. The edges do taste a little burnt. I think it needs to stay in there for a couple minutes less. But man, the more ice cream you get in it, the better it really is. The saltiness actually goes with the ice cream pretty well. Nice sweet and salty combination, not terrible. Also has like an element of some cinnamon in it. I think that might come from the peach cobbler tub itself. If I were to do anything different, I think I would have less butter, a lot less butter, and maybe like half the amount of salt that I use this time. I think out of 10, I would personally give this like a 6, not my go-to dessert, but for what it is and my first time trying it and it being a little burnt with too much butter, 6 is pretty decent in my opinion. Try it out, let me know what you guys think. Again, if you want to pick this up as well as so many different things on GFUEL's website, you can use code DUCK for a discount. And yeah, one more time, happy Thanksgiving guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel all year long. You all are so awesome and I really mean that. So enjoy today with your family, enjoy the food that you're eating, maybe enjoy some G Fuel Peach Cobbler. And yeah, that's just about everything for me. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did and you don't mind doing so, make sure you go ahead and drop a sub-like-ment. That's a subscribe, a like, and a comment, and I will see you in the next video.